What's up folks, Zach and Mochi here from far North MTG, back with some more Final Fantasy cEDH action. For our round 2 video we have here today, we do have a double feature, so super excited to show off these decks here once again, and we have a new deck in Game 2, so stay tuned for that. Shane will be switching over to Noctis. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time here before we talk about Mochi. I don't want to waste... Mochi, what the fuck? Oh my god. Anyways, had to get rid of Mochi here. He is being too much of a menace there biting the microphone. But anyways, don't want to waste a lot of time talking about stuff here before we talk about today's decks, except the one thing I do want to talk about that I'm super excited for is the Summer Classic 2, a super stacked cEDH event coming up here in the Minnesota area. If you're in the Minnesota area, definitely plan on heading out to this one. It's going to be awesome. You can meet Shane and myself there. We're both going to be in attendance. You can meet Things in the Ice, Untap, Upkeep, Ope, and also comedian MTG himself is going to be showing up. So it's going to be a super awesome event. Super excited for it. Make sure that you make your way out to this event if you are able to. With all that being said, we're going to talk about today's decks now. I'm going to make this pretty quick since we are all running back the same decks that we played in last week's video. If you want to go ahead and check out that last week's video, you should definitely go ahead and do so. These decks are super awesome. But yeah, anyways, here's today's decks. Today I'm playing Vivi, the new Is It Spellslinger Hotness, Dylan is on Terra, 5-color food chain, Shane is playing the new Grixis mid-range hand control clown Kefka, and Ben is playing Celes Mardu Turbo Breach. So that's what everybody's rocking today. Before we jump into the games though, I do just want to say, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, it really does mean a whole lot to help us grow the channel. And I also want to give a very special shout out and thank you to our patrons, From That's a Good Card and Card X Board. You guys are absolutely the best. Thank you so much for your support, and with all that being said, let's jump into Game 2 of our Final Fantasy cEDH action. Well, for pre-games, I have sticker sheets to reveal and a pre-game. Anybody else?
None.
No.
Zero.
Alright, so I have Primal Elder Kitty, Cool Fluffy Loxodon, and Trendy Circus something that's missing because I have actually used these sticker sheets. And then I got a Gemstone. I'm gonna pitch this Preordain. That's all I got.
Tap Upkeep, drop. Mana Confluence. Pay a life, going to 39 for 1 white. Esper Sentinel. Pay S.
Okay, draw for turn. I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna tap 2 and exile Listamian Spirit Guide. Cast a Vivi. Passing on that.
Tap Upkeep, draw. Play a Command Tower. Tap that for 1. Play a Vexing Bauble. Trigger. You can pay. Draw. Pass.
Draw for turn. I'll also play a Command Tower. I'll tap 1 for a Mana Vault.
Trigger.
You may draw. I'll also pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play Catacombs. We'll crack it right away, going to 38. I'll grab a Tropical Island. Pay a life, going to 37. Imperial Seal.
Yep. Good by me.
Good
Cool.
here.
Grabbing this card, going to 35. Shane, I'm gonna punch you for 1.
Yeah, I'll take 1, go to 39.
Pass.
Untap. Let's keep in draw. I am gonna play this Misty Rainforest. I'm gonna play a Wild Ride targeting Vivi. Target creature gets +3/+0 until end of turn, and I'll pay the Esper. Yeah,
well.
Vivi trigger as well on the stack. Yep.
I got nothing.
Dylan, don't go.
Do it.
Do it, Dylan.
I'll misstep it.
Bro.
Paying the 1 or paying the blue because I can't pay life through Bauble.
Okay. That's very unfortunate. God damn it, Dylan. I'm gonna have to pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Have 1 for a red. We're gonna gamble. Trigger. You can take it. I will gamble, put this card into my hands, and this will be 1, and to 6. 2. 2 is Jolted Awake. Play City of Traders. Tap that for a Lesser Masticore.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Ben should have discarded a card when he cast that Lesser Manticore, Masticore, whatever that card's called. He should have discarded a card here when he cast it as part of the additional cost. I don't think any of us at the table have ever actually played with this card. None of us are really big on persist loops, so definitely something that we missed. Kind of a whoopsie there, but yeah, Magic's hard. Anyway, back to the game.
Pass.
Tap.
Crack my fetch in Ben's end step before you untap with Opposition Agent mana. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll go to 39. Alright, Thundering Falls, Surveil, yeah, I'll Surveil this Banishing Act to the graveyard.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. I'm gonna cast a Chromox, Vexing Bauble trigger, tap for blue. Oh, and also Esper.
Esper,
I'll
yeah.
play on top of it.
Heard.
Tap for blue, and I'll offer you can't refuse my own Chromox. Any response to
None
that?
for me? None.
Yeah, I have nothing for it. That's gonna resolve for me.
Same.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Chromox countered. I'll get 2 treasures. And I'll
Heard.
float 2 and pay the Esper. Then I'll use up all the mana. We'll cast Kefka.
Okay, so gentlemen, when this trigger goes on the stack, we're going to each have to discard a card.
Yeah, I would like to discard a land.
I will not be discarding a land.
I will also not be discarding
I will be discarding an instant, and you cannot talk me out of it.
Okay, I do not have an instant in my hand.
Can you join me in discarding an instant?
I can, but I'd rather not discard an instant.
My other two cards.
I can do an enchantment.
My other two cards in my hand are non-negotiables. I can't discard them.
Okay, then I'm discarding the
What does that
land.
mean? What does
Sorry,
that mean?
I physically cannot join you in an instant,
Okay.
so I'm discarding the land.
I guess I can join you in an instant. I'm not going to like it. I'd rather discard this artifact I have in my hand.
Can you join me in an enchantment?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna either give him 3 or 2, because I'm gonna have to go with land then.
I have to go with instant. I can't discard my other cards. I will be out of the game if I discard my other cards.
Heard?
I'll go instant with him.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Dramatic reversal.
Scrub
Okay.
land.
Ancient Tune.
Okay, so that's a draw 3? No, draw 2.
Draw 2.
Draw 2, yep.
Okay, alright. And with that, I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Exotic Orchard. Do I just want to make myself a target even though I'm not doing anything right now?
Absolutely.
I can never decide in these situations. Fuck it, we ball.
That's
I
right.
never said I'm good at this game. Pay a life, go to 34. Food chain on stack.
Yeah, I got nothing for that.
I got nothing.
I also have nothing.
Cool. I'm not doing anything with it. Can't really get through, so I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Shivan Reef. I'm gonna tap 4. Cast a One Ring, and
Trigger.
I have a Vivi trigger as well. Esper will be first. If nobody has anything, I have nothing. I'm not gonna pay the Esper.
Draw.
So then Vivi trigger, you all took your 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm gonna go to another counter, and then we're back to the One Ring on the stack. Are we good on the One Ring?
I have no response.
I have no response.
Sweet. Got a One Ring. I'll get protection from everything. Tap and draw a card right away. Draw. I'm gonna pass the turn there.
Untap. Draw. Gonna float a colorless and tap for a black.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put a tainted pack on stack.
Interesting. Trigger.
I'll use my colorless to pay.
Okay.
I pass.
Yeah,
I pass priority.
I'll unfortunately have to pass too.
Cool. Tainted pack.
That Vexy Bauble, there's not much I can do.
There it is.
I
Took
get
long
the
enough.
Soul Cauldron.
Took long enough. All this goes into the good old exile pile. This card will go to my hand. Badlands, sacrificing my City of Traders. Pass. The turn.
Okay, untap. Upkeep, I'll take 1 from the vault. 36.
Draw for turn.
Misty Rainforest, I'll crack it right away. Go to 35. Grab a Volcanic Island, move to combat. Fill in 4/5.
Okay. Attack trigger.
Yep.
I can only discard an instant.
I don't have an instant.
An instant is literally all I have.
I can discard an artifact. That's
I
all
can do
got.
an artifact.
I can only do an artifact.
Okay.
What did you say, Zach?
I said, you should have been listening. That's what I said. No, I said instant.
Let me think here. Draw 3.
That's technically a creature too. I think that's a draw
Yeah.
4.
That might be draw 4. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a draw 4.
Nice.
Well, my bad.
It's okay. We tried.
Draw 4. Okay.
Ben just jebaited us.
I did. I feel terrible.
Alright, attack.
No blocks.
Okay.
That's
Take
the
4.
That's-
I go to 28.
I'll pass on that.
all that
Untap.
open mana.
Upkeep. Draw. Fuck it. It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna do it. Volcanic Island is my land for turn.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know them, you love them.
Squeak.
Squee on the stack.
I unfortunately have to pass.
Do you have anything for the squee on the stack?
Shane.
Shit.
See,
Do you have
I
any
would have.
0 mana interaction?
Let's see.
So I'll
If
sacrifice the bobble.
If I do, I lose the game.
You do.
Oh, I
lose
see.
the
He
game.
only has a pact to negation.
Yeah. Tap 1 for a black. I'll cast a Demonic Consultation.
Whoa!
Trigger.
Yep.
Yeah, you can draw.
Continue.
I'm gonna name. Yeah, I'll go for Mana Drain.
All right, let's see top 6.
1, 2, 3,
Good you didn't call that.
4, 5, and 6. Alright.
Good thing you didn't call the force.
Yeah.
Damn.
Holy.
call the delay.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Hey, and the breach line's still intact.
Okay, well, I'll attempt to cast the aforementioned mana drain.
Yeah, I got nothing. Oh, he's drained.
Nice. 3 mana on my turn. Whoopee!
Well, Shane, I'm gonna punch you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Second main, I will sack to food chain for double red and pay a life going to 27 to cast Squeak from the graveyard.
I have nothing for that squee. Do you have anything else, Shane?
I'm out of mana.
Oh god. Well,
So Squee Loop to get infinite creature mana of all colors. Then we will Terra Loop. Using the infinite Squee mana, we'll cast Terra. Sacrifice Terra to food chain. Every time Terra enters, I'm going to mill 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I can return up to 1 enchantment card milled this way to my hand. There are no enchantment cards in this batch. Returning Destiny Spinner to my hand, because I don't have a reason not to. I'll actually
I would
cast the
that.
Destiny Spinner,
Yeah.
because I don't have a reason not to.
Yeah.
And then I will continue the Terra Loop. I will put Mystic Remora back to my hand, putting Ristic into my hand, putting Carpet of Flowers in my hand, putting nothing into my hand, and putting Thassa's Oracle to the graveyard. No hits. Putting Overlord of the Baelmerk into my hand. At this point, I will pause to cast Overlord of the Baelmerk with its ETB, returning Thassa's Oracle from my graveyard to my hand. No hits. No hits. Putting Necro into my hand. Putting Necromancy into my hand. No hits. 4 or 5. Putting Animate Dead. Putting none of these into my hand. I have 2 cards left in library. So I'm going to trigger Terra, last 2, Underworld Breach to hand, Finale to graveyard. Cast the Thassa's Oracle that I got off of the Overlord. Thassa's Oracle on the stack.
I got nothing for it.
Got nothing?
Yeah, you got it. Alright, don't go anywhere really quick. We have round 2 coming up. I just want to talk about that last game here really quick and say that it's absolutely true that age-old saying, food chain does in fact win games. Awesome stuff from Dylan finding that win with Terra. I do think Terra is a super awesome deck. This is probably my number 2 pick of my personal favorite decks from the new Final Fantasy set. Vivi for me is obviously number 1. I absolutely love Vivi. Definitely be expecting to see more Vivi in the future. But I'm also thinking about dabbling in Terra. I've never played a food chain deck myself, so I'm thinking Terra might be a cool one to continue playing myself. But anyways, let's talk about round 2. Like I said before, Shane is switching over to Noctis for this game. I will be remaining on Vivi, and Ben and Dylan are switching over to their tried and true Tameshi and Atali decks. So anyways, here we go. Final Fantasy round 2. Go. Alright, other than my stickers and Ben's stickers and my pregame action, is anybody else pregaming?
No, sir.
So for stickers, I got Trained Blessed Mind, Contortionist Otterstorm, and Unhinged Beast Hunt.
For my stickers, I have Ancestral Hot Dog Minotaur, Eldrazi Guacamole Tightrope, and then Trained Blessed Mind.
Gemstone Caverns, pitching Mystical Tutor.
Upkeep draw. Gonna bolt a Surfic Springs in 37. Pass.
Untap. Keep. Draw a card. I'm just gonna play it nice and slow. Play a fetch land. Pass.
Tap up, keep and draw. Play Burning Catacombs, and we'll crack that right away, going to 13-9. Grab a Taiga. Play a Lotus Petal. Mana Vault.
Oh, moly.
We will exile the Simian Spirit Guide for a red.
Huh?
Tap the Mana Vault for 3 floating colorless cards in hand.
1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Jessica's will, using the 1 red and 2 colorless, targeting Dylan.
I got nothing.
I have nothing, unfortunately.
I'll bird it.
Nice.
Fair. Got no response to the bird. Pass it.
Drafter. Shock in a Watery Grave, go to 38. Tap it for a Codex Shredder.
Ooh.
I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will City of Traders. Pay 2 for a Felvar Stone.
What are they trading?
Traders.
They're trading traders?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a City of Traders.
Nice.
It's a little late to the game, but Remora.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna crack Misty in your end step, go to 39. Surveil. Thundering Falls. Surveilling this card. I really want it, but I don't think I can take it. I don't think it's responsible of me to take it. I'm gonna put the DRC to the graveyard.
Yeah.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Ancient Tomb. Take 2 life, go to 37. Vivi. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep. Mana Vault trigger, lose 1, go to 38. Draw.
Pass. Uh-oh. In your end step, all mill a card to Zach, or mill Zach a card.
Mill me?
Yeah.
I'm a breach deck. Mental misstep.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep and draw. Marsh Flats for turn. Do something really funny.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Hex Parasite.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap and crack my Marsh Flats, go to 37. Get a Tundra. So I'm going to pay 1 and 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to remove a luck counter from that gemstone.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Shane?
That's so good.
What the fuck?
So
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
This man's gonna scoop. He's upset.
I'm salting out. You're on some shit today. Get the fuck out of my house.
You see, the question of why isn't Shane ever gonna be cool? This is why Shane's never gonna be
This is
cool.
a classic example of Shane being the most uncool.
And then I got to pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, fish trigger, which has not drawn me a single card yet. I'm gonna pay it. Draw. This is such like a weird hand right now, guys. Float 2 from Traders. Play Seagate, Reborn as land for turn, sacking City of Traders. So 1, 2, 3, 4 mana for a Displacer Kitten.
Mm-hmm.
Displacer Kitten on the stack.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Got nothing.
I got nothing.
Pass.
Tap up, keep draw. God, you were so lucky I top decked a land there. I'm gonna play this Fiery Islet. Tap 1, play a gamble.
Remora.
Go for it. Vivi trigger.
I got nothing. 34.
37.
I'm gonna red entomb, I can feel it in my bones. Okay, 1 through 5, reroll 6.
2.
Red entomb.
Dude.
Red and 2. Not red and 2.
Oh, let's go! I'm gonna activate Vivi. Add a blue. Cast Curiosity. Targeting Vivi.
No response.
Trigger.
Trigger.
You can take your draw. And a Vivi trigger as well.
36.
I have nothing for it.
I have nothing for the curiosity.
Same.
Yeah.
32.
Cool. I'll enchant Vivi, and I think I'm just gonna pass there.
Untap upkeep, trigger, go to 35, due to mana vaults, draw a card, swing 2 at Dylan.
Go to 30.
Pass. Instead, mill a card, Dylan.
Phyrexia Metamorph. That would actually be pretty nice.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Yeah.
It's so fun.
I'll pay 2. Potawara is my land for turn. 2 mana. Imposter Mech. Triggering Displacer Kitten. Targeting Mystical Moor. Or actually, sorry, targeting Felvor Stone.
I got
Anything on the Displacer Kitten trigger?
No.
Untap. Anything on the Imposter Mech Resolution?
No.
ETB, I'm going to have a Vivi. Although, I do wonder, and I don't know, does it have power toughness?
Vehicles don't have power or toughness unless they become creatures.
Okay. I'm also getting the other ability, the whenever you cast a non-creature spell,
Yeah.
put 1 counter on it and ping each opponent, which is still worth it to me.
Still pretty
Even if I have to crew it to do the other effect.
Yeah.
So I'm still going to have a VV. 1 white, I will attempt to swords the VV. Displacer Kitten trigger, targeting,
VV trigger too.
and VV trigger.
Mhm.
I would like to resolve VV trigger first.
I'm gonna play on top of all your triggers. Just
Okay.
now.
I would like to stack it VV trigger, Displacer Kitten trigger.
I'm gonna take a life. Going to 36. I'm gonna cast a Born Upon the Wind. VV trigger.
Fish trigger.
Take it. Okay. VV trigger good?
Yes.
Or pick you guys each for 1. I'll draw 3.
Okay.
Born. Born resolves. Go to 3. Born resolves. I'll draw a card. Fierce. VV trigger.
Fish.
Fish
Take your
trigger.
fish.
Is there a way for me to not die if I do this? I drew Pact, but I only have 4 mana presently. Yeah, I wouldn't have the mana.
Probably not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. That will counter swords.
Okay, so VV trigger resolves. I'll go to 4. Draw 3. Fierce counters swords.
My VV trigger happens.
I think I might keep playing on top of it.
Okay.
Take 2 life from Ancient Tomb. Play Grim Monolith. VV trigger. Fish trigger. You
Fish
can take the
trigger.
fish.
Draw.
VV trigger, hit everybody, draw 3. Then that's gonna be all I'm gonna do there.
Back to my VV trigger. 1 damage to each opponent.
I'll take 1.
And then this gets a +1/+1 counter.
31.
I'm at 33.
And then back to my Displacer Kitten. Should have done it doing fish. Pass.
Instead.
Yep.
2 mana, 2 life.
Move 2 counters.
Remove 2 counters from that VV.
Well, if that's the worst that I gotta deal with, that's fine.
Tell me
you
about
drew
the
9 cards.
Yeah.
So
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Tell me about the rabbit sec.
Command tower. Chain of Vapor targeting Remora. Trigger VV.
Trigger Remora.
Take it.
The
Go
fish.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll resolve. will sacrifice a land, copy in the chain, targeting Vivi.
I'm going to respond to that, obviously. Dizzy spell, targeting Displacer Kitten. It just gives it -3/-0 until end of turn. It's like a transmute thing. But trigger Vivi. Draw 3. It's really awkward that I had to do it that way, but I think that's fine. Still in response to that, I'll activate Vivi, and I'll add 2 red, 2 blue. Then, after that, Chain can resolve. I'll take Vivi back. That'll go. Recast Vivi. Take a life, go to 31 and 2 here, going to 29. Tandem Lookout.
It's that other curiosity effect.
It's another curiosity effect.
No response.
No response.
Yeah, no response.
Okay.
I will just be killing myself.
Yep. Soul Bond with Vivi. Pay 2 life. Jataxi and Probe targeting Dylan.
There's not much in here.
Well, Vivi trigger first. So I'll add a counter, draw 3, and then I'll look at Dylan's hand. Whoa, look. Okay. And then I'll draw a card from the Probe. I'm going to cast Submerge, targeting Displacer Kitten. Since you control Forest and I control an island, I can play it without paying its mana cost. Trigger Vivi. Draw 3. Kitten will go back on top of your library. Lotus Petal. Trigger Vivi. Draw 3. Use this red. Cast a Wild Ride, targeting Vivi. Trigger Vivi. It's +3/+0. I'm just going to put this so I remember it. Well, it's a base 3/3 with Wild Ride. Use my blue to cast Twisted Image. I'll switch the power and toughness of Vivi, which will do nothing because it's a base 3/3, but it's another trigger to add a counter. Draw 3. Chromox. Trigger, draw 3. I'm going to leave a floating colorless and cast an Arcane Signet. Trigger, draw 3, cast Talisman. Trigger, draw 3. Chromox and Talisman, colorless there. Cast Dramatic Reversal, trigger Vivi, draw 3, untap, float 2, Soul Ring, trigger Vivi, draw 3. Oh my god, can I just draw fucking Wincon? I guess this does it. I'll activate Vivi, add a bunch of mana, it doesn't matter what I add, because I'm going to cast the Quicksilver Elemental, have it gain Vivi's abilities, and present the loop of infinitely activating it to get infinite mana. What's everybody's life total at?
17.
15.
So I'm gonna Red Blast Tandem Lookout so I don't deck myself, and then just present a loop with my infinite
Trigger.
mana. Just cast a bunch of shit, cast a bunch of spells, and Vivi triggers to burn out the table. That should be like 20-some spells there with everybody's life total, I believe that's
I was going to
useful.
say, you could have just played the Harmonic Prodigy and just cast like 9 spells and it would have doubled.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It would have just doubled and you could have been done.
Yeah, that's, woohoo!
Yep. Vivi's good. Vivi good.
Vivi's good, yeah.
I'm going to attest to that.
Alright, another super sick Vivi showing here. God, this deck is honestly just so fun to play. I absolutely love Vivi. Vivi is so cool. Admittedly, though, kind of a weird ending to the game, removing my own draw engine there. It was just kind of a position I was in where I was like, okay, I have infinite mana, I keep drawing, not any win cons, I keep drawing more things that are going to draw me more cards, but I'm not getting anything that's a clean way to end the game. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove my, I'm going to count my spells, remove my draw engine, and present, hey, I have all these spells, I can just kill you guys with burn damage. We good, move on to the next one because the writing's on the wall here. Yeah. Anyways, though, that concludes our Final Fantasy coverage here. That is all of our themed Final Fantasy games that we're going to be playing for this set. Definitely expect to see more of these decks in the future. Like I said, I really like Vivi. I'm definitely going to be considering playing Terra a little bit. Shane is definitely going to be playing Kefka. He really loves those Grixis mid-range piles, so Kefka is kind of right up his alley there. But yeah, that is everything for this week's video. Once again, if you like the content, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. Special thank you to our patrons, and we'll see you next time.